name is Trisha, AKA Jaw Dropping James. I would like bigger boobs, and bottom line, I need my jawline to match my feminine beauty. I just feel like my jaw is too masculine, and I wish it was more boop. I was a weird kid growing up. I was very shy, and I was really insecure. I always wore sunglasses all the time, even at nighttime. I wasn't comfortable in my skin because I was born male, and on the inside, I always knew I was a girl. I used to draw pictures when I was in high school of just very exaggerated women. I was a big fan of Amanda Lepore. I used to tell my art teacher, I'm gonna look like this one day, and she would look at me like, okay. When I started my physical transition was when I was 20 years old and I started taking hormones. My first surgery was my first boob job and my first nose job, and that was in 2014. My first implant size was very small, 200 cc's, because that was kind of all that they could fit under my tight skin. My next surgery was 700 cc's, and they made my nipples smaller as well. And the smaller the nipple, the bigger the boob looks, you know. My third boob job was probably about a year after, and I got a little over 1,200 cc's. I just wanted them to look more fake and more like porn star. 2 months prior to my third boob job, I got my jaw shaved, and I told him, dude, I want no remnants. I want it tiny AF. I'd rather you take too much than too little. I felt like the doctor did something, but they didn't go in enough. It was so huge and swollen for months, and I couldn't brush my teeth for a week. Girl, it was disgusting. Overall, I probably spent about $75,000 on plastic surgery. I've had 3 boob jobs, 2 nose jobs, a jaw shave, a lip lift, and a ton of fillers. And then Trisha James was born. My goal is to be the perfect bimbo doll. I'm gonna go see Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow to get my boobies bigger. And I'm hoping that these doctors, unlike the last doctor, go in on this chin. I want the Ferrari of chins. I need to find an outfit to meet our distinguished panel of judges, AKA the doctors. Jesse and I are fraternal twins. People always have this idea of twins, they have this psychic connection, and we don't have psychic abilities. I don't want to know what he's thinking. He drives me crazy, but.
So are you excited for the doctors?
I'm super excited to meet the doctors. I want to do my boobs bigger. I've been wanting those bigger. And I want my nips to be a little bit more higher, like porn star nips, you know?
Higher up?
Yes, to give them the look.
That's a look, huh?
And I really want them to do my chin. I think Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow for sure could help me with my chin. They might not want to help me with my boobs because they might think it's too much, but I'm gonna ask them anyways. I'm gonna try to charm them.
All right, let's see it. Ooh.
What do you think?
What?
Is this what I should wear to meet the doctors in?
I don't know if that's the look to meet them. Oh.
I don't know about this jacket. I love the top.
I really like the top of the jacket.
Ooh, she's a slippin'. Next outfit.
Ooh.
It's very me. Do you think I could wear this one to meet the doctors?
No, absolutely not, no.
You don't think they would appreciate it?
They might appreciate it, but I don't think it's appropriate.
Sexy. Trisha, we're in public. Act accordingly.
So, I get a pair of fraternal twins coming in.
It's almost like feminizing surgery that she's had.
So these were fraternal boy twins. So you're right.
Looks like a lot of plastic surgery, but what's the big problem?
The chin. She wants to see if we could, if we can drill that down. So let's meet them.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you please send in Trisha?
Hi.
Trisha, hi.
How are you? I'm feeling nervous, but don't get me wrong, girl. Tits are coming out.
So welcome.
Thank you.
We know that you're a plastic surgery aficionado
Yes, that's a big word.
and that you guys are fraternal twins.
Yes.
Were you guys close growing up?
We shared a bedroom till we were like 23.
Really?
Yeah.
Super close.
Yeah.
Best friends.
We definitely are best friends.
That's great.
So was it obvious that she was a girl?
Yeah.
She's a girl.
When I started my physical transition, he kind of started his too, and he did hormones too.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I
took
mean?
steroids and everything like that.
To get muscular.
Yeah.
For muscular.
Yeah.
Muscular and everything. So she tried to be more feminine, I tried to be more masculine. So we both
Really?
did.
You look very feminine.
You're a girl.
Thank you.
There's no question about it. You were born a girl.
Thank you. I was born this way.
No doubt. What's your excuse?
What happened? Dr. Dubrow, he's a shady queen. He's the shady one. Him, yeah, he's shady.
When did all this start?
I started the physical transition about 10 years ago with hormones, and then the surgeries were about, like, probably 5 years ago.
How many jaw surgeries?
Just one.
You've had one.
Just one, yeah.
Any numbness from the previous bone shaving?
Yeah, I
Where?
can't feel half my face.
Really?
Yeah, I have numbness here, and then I can't feel, like, above my lip either.
Really?
And breast, how many times total?
3,
3. What type of, what size implants do you have in there?
1,200.
Wow.
So your skin's stretched.
And she ain't done yet.
What are your goals?
I want to do a bit more to my chin. I want to shave it more.
Anything else, or that's it for us?
I want to get my boobs bigger.
Bigger.
Bigger, and I want more porn star looking boobs. I feel like the nips are more like in a natural position. I want them like higher up, like more, you know.
So you want a very plastic surgery look.
Yes.
And you want us to help us achieve that for you.
Yes. I love big boobs and I want them bigger. Go big or go home, and I'm not going home today. No, ma'am.
Before we start, I have a question.
What's the question?
Because we both have twins, so we have a big twin experience.
Yes.
So who came out first?
I did. I'm 2 minutes older.
You play with the same kind of toys and stuff like that?
Yeah,
We both played with Barbies.
You did?
You did.
We did, yeah.
So you played with Barbie, you want to be a Barbie.
Yeah.
Kinda makes
Our
sense.
stepdad actually just calls Barbie.
Barbie boys.
Barbie boys.
What do you say?
Interestingly, Paul also has an obsession with dolls, the inflatable type. So we have 1200cc saline implants, right?
Yes.
Under the muscle or on top?
On top.
On top, okay. The normal distance between the bottom of the areola and the crease is usually about 7 or 8. And you are, 9.5 already. You can't raise the areola by doing an areolar lift
Yeah.
because the skin's too tight. So the only possible way to raise the areola is to drop the mound. But I'm concerned this is so tight that if you drop this even a little bit, you're gonna get that double bubble. Ever heard of that?
Like bottoming out.
Bottoming out, and this blip blip double contour
Right.
thing, which is not very attractive. A double bubble is where the attachments from the breast to the chest wall are disrupted and you get a double contour. Trisha's been very lucky up to this point, and if she goes any bigger at all and she gets a double bubble, that will be very unsightly and probably extraordinarily difficult to reverse. Theoretically, you might be able to get away with going bigger, although these little bitty stretch marks, that's the beginning of breasts in distress. And that will get worse too if you go bigger.
Yeah. Who wants breasts in distress? That's not the look. We want breasts right.
So I want to do a little something here.
Yes.
This is sharp. Okay. Tell me about this. Sharp?
No.
Dull.
Yeah, more over there.
Okay, so right here it's off. Trisha's jaw does have a good amount of nerve damage because of the chin shave, which is very common. But overall, it looks pretty good. And what I'm worried about is if I operate on her chin, I'm gonna make the nerve damage worse. So let me tell you what can be done and what are some of the risks. This part, yeah, you can do a little bit. You are at more risk for injuring the 2 nerves. 2 things could happen when you hit the nerve. 1, you're numb, which would be the less of the 2 evils. 2, you create chronic pain. And that pain in here, if that happens, it can ruin your life.
Oh, wow.
The last thing you want to do is have a problem speaking.
Right.
If your lower lip doesn't work normally, imagine smiling and one side just stays up.
I was a little nervous after I did this lip look. That kind of was affected for a second.
Really?
It hurt to do
Things.
opening.
Yeah.
But this time you're going through scar tissue, which means more swelling. The more swelling you have, the more pain you have while you're healing.
I can't go through that swelling again. I don't want to go through with the chin surgery because I don't want to have no droopy lip. But my surgery journey is not stopping here. I have like a surgery list, you know, for sure.
Pleasure meeting both of you.
So nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Thank you,
Great meeting
and
you. Yeah, I love
hopefully
the
you don't
cookie.
need us in the future.